You versus you. So I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram and some comments on the YouTube videos, but mostly on Instagram just because of the type of content that's posted over there. Really in your face, shut the fuck up, stop being a pussy, go to the gym, stop being a little beesh, blah, blah, blah. Important stuff. Important stuff that we have to remind ourselves on a constant basis because we forget. We forget that we're being a little beesh. We forget that when we decide not to go to the gym, when we decide to put things off, we forget that we're making a choice. And whether or not we like to think of it as an excuse, what is an excuse but just a reason not to do something or a reason why we couldn't do something? Now, whether or not that excuse is good or valid, that's not really the point. So if I'm telling you go to the fucking gym, but you have a flat tire and your daughter is sick, it's like you're not going to be able to go to the gym every day. I'm not like, you're a fucking pussy, you're a bitch, you didn't work out today. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen when you're not going to be able to go to the gym. You can still do meditation, foam rolling, do some stretching, eat healthy. You can still do the other things. The most important thing to understand is that you are crossing off and checking off as many boxes every day as you can. And it's undeniable that the more consistent you are, the more results that you'll get. And if you want me to sit here and be like, well, you can have cheat meals or you don't have to work out all the time, you don't have to do this, I'm not going to tell you lies in order for you to be average. You could be average just fine on your own. You could be average just fine on your own. You don't need my fucking help. You don't need my help to be average. You're doing that just fine on your own. I'm here to push you to get more. And what's shocking is the pushback when I write those Twitter posts or share them on Instagram. A lot of people, I disagree with the cheat meals. I disagree. I think, blah, blah. If you want to go half in, if you want to go 80%, oh, well, it's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. That's the worst statement. That's the worst fucking quote. That's the worst mindset, period. That's the worst mindset for going into your life and your fitness. It's 80%. So you're already, okay, I'm not putting in full effort here. I'm only putting in 20%. It's 20% exercise. It's 100% both. If you want results, you got to train your fucking ass off. You need to give 100% of the time, 100% of your effort in the time that you're allotting for exercise. Maybe overall the course of your week, maybe it's a few percent of your week, but it makes a huge difference. So to compartmentalize and to psychologically tell yourself that it's not fully important or it's only worth 20% of your effort or your mind space or your results, it's silly. It's nonsense. It's bullshit. I mean, it's all everything. And we go into these extremes where we act like, okay, meat's bad. Don't eat any meat. Plant-based. That's the answer. Or plants are bad. Carnivore. Only eat meat. We go into these extremes because we want aggressive results. We say we want aggressive results. And by going to the extreme, it's the same mindset of more is better. If I have more of this, I'll be doing better. If I work out more, that's really common. If I work out more and do more cardio, then I'll get more results. If I take more supplements, I'll get bigger. If I just do more sets, I'll get bigger. You're not building muscle when you're in the gym. You're breaking shit down. You're causing stress. You need to rebuild afterwards. So it's important what you're doing after in order to repair. Otherwise, you're not going to repair, and then you're going to get injured. You're just going to break yourself down. You're going to overtrain. You cause damage, blah, blah, blah. So what gets you results? I think it's obvious that some people can make shittier food choices and seemingly get away with it. Now, just because you have abs doesn't mean that you are healthy on the inside. You have lots of people that look good on the outside, that their insides and their gut, everything's fucked up. Everyone's going to react a little bit differently. Everyone's got different genetics. Everyone has a different training approach. Everyone does things differently. And some people can seemingly get away with it. And we lose track of what health means. We lose track of what health means because we associate it all of a sudden with abs. Abs does not mean healthy. Now, I'm not saying that you're healthy if you're obese, but just hear me out. If you're losing weight, that's great. If you're obese, you should lose weight. But losing weight doesn't mean, hey, I'm being successful, I'm losing weight. You can have a disease and lose weight. You could be wasting away. You could be starving yourself and eating shitty foods and eating fucking McDonald's and losing weight. That's not fucking healthy. That's garbage. You're eating trash. So the quality of the food is exceptionally important. It's fucking everything. The quality of your food is literally everything. It's everything. Everyone's always pointing to fucking calories in and calories out. If you're eating fast food, you're fundamentally fucking up. So it doesn't matter if you're losing weight. It doesn't matter if you're in a caloric restriction. It's stupid to do that to your body. It's stupid to eat that stuff. It's just dumb. You have the information. Now, you can make those choices and seemingly get away with it. You can have that once in a while probably and not get cancer, maybe. If you have it once a week over the course of 30 or 40 years, maybe that is the determining factor. We can't study that. We can't test that. And a lot of people will defend that like, well, you can't say that. Of course, that's incorrect. How do you know? How do you know if that doesn't cause cancer? How do you know if that wouldn't cause cancer, eating fast food and binging on fast food once a week? Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 14% of your week. And that means if it's 14% of your week every week, then it's 14% of your life. And would you say that giving 86% effort is probably not a good cliche? It's like, well, you want to give 110%. Well, if you're cheating once a week, that's 14%. No one gets amped up about giving 86%. So to say that eating fast food once a week is going to give you cancer, that's a little bit excessive. You can't just say that. However, you can't deny the fact that it could be a factor. And if it could be a factor, then why allow it to be a factor? Why allow it to be a staple of a factor? Why allow that risk? So it just puts into perspective what we don't know, what we can't account for, what we cannot test. At least at this point, we cannot point to one single thing like, oh, that spurred the cancer. You can't say that. So I'm not saying that fast food causes cancer. I mean, it absolutely can. A lot of things can cause different types of cancers. There's genetics too, and other choices, which is where I'm going next in this next part of the conversation. It also leads and exposes other choices. If you're eating and you're binging on fast food, let's just say once a week, even if it's one meal a week, it's still once a week, 14%. You're eating fast food once a week. How are the other choices that you're making in your life? How are those other choices treating you? In my opinion, if you're going and eating fast food, you're an adult child. You don't need fast food. Go make your own fucking food. Why are you going through a fast food window, you fat ass? It's disgusting. Eat some real fucking food. Eat some real fucking food. It's not real shit. I'm sorry. Just because you can chew it and swallow it, it's not real. Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.
We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the throne. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting